We are back. Norm Woodstock Spalding, broadcasting from Bare Bones Broadcasting System, the network, your skeleton nation. I'm a male of my kind, mammal, human being. Present tense, whatever that is. You think there's a present tense? Ha! When humans are living so predicted, they certainly don't live in the present tense, do they? When everything's sold here right now, it comes from prediction. This ain't present tense. And these humans predicting are so full of... What's your greatest predictor on the globe right now? The advertising industry. Well, for the love of the predictor, is it working? No, it's not. You're selling promotion. You're stocking promotion on the shelf and there's no stock there. The items of demand are not on the shelf. You have no volume and you're writing it off faster than you're producing it. Is it working? The advertising industry has led this planet straight to the gutter. Fire them now. Their figures of prediction are completely inaccurate. It's a phony baloney deal, and you do not have none of the above on the ballot. You couldn't cast a consensus if you tried. This system is a failure, and you're selling it, knowing full well it's a failure. That's a no-no. Fire them. Big time. Right now. Out. Fire them in your mind that you realize it's a fraud and you don't hire it anymore. Let your conscience feel very bad that you use any of the systems present with this planet right now. Every one of them are taking you and are leading you and keeping you and maintaining the gutter. Wanna bet? It's the absence of honesty and generosity. It is a mockery to your children. Go home, look your children in the eyes, and confess that you are a mocker. Now, or they wouldn't be here. When you look at the environment you bred your children, and each one of you having a child now owes that children a great confession that you're a mocker of your child's best interest. And you mocked your child's best interest by bringing it here. Now you get to confessing it and begging that child for help. Because without that child's help, you ain't going to be able to raise it because you're too dumb to know when to bring it. For 3.5 million years, you've been brought by people too stupid to know that it's not the time to bring you. So I know every one of you has been failed, and you're mocking the confession of it. Aren't you? Saith the Lord to me. In my prayer life, something that really cares about this place would remind each one of us of that. Wouldn't they? As these humans who run around with that one picture of concern or care in their head for this place, especially for the thousands and thousands and uncountable numbers of generations, headed right here that your information tells you are already in your DNA. Here, present. Yep. Clicking away generation by generation, and you're using the word year? You're a mocker. I'll tell you what'll happen this year. It ain't gonna be the end of the world. The end of the calendar is a stupid idea to use to analyze anything. It hasn't worked. It's a failure. You're going to admit it this year. Ha ha ha. You're going to come up with an idea that marks generation and doesn't predict. It invests. You have no investment predicting. None. Your currencies are failure of investment. All of them. A long time. And you haven't paid the duty on them, and they're international certificates. Not one nation owns its own currency. Pouncing around like you got some kind of place here. You proud brain idiot. I'll be back.